In honor of International Overdose Awareness Day, there will be a butterfly release event at noon this Thursday at the Recovery Cafe in Lafayette. This event plays a crucial role in raising public awareness about the devastating impact of drug overdoses on families and communities. More than 100,000 people in the U.S. have lost their lives to a fatal drug overdose this year. 164 butterflies will be released to help shine a light on the critical issue, reduce the stigma, and foster compassion and support to those affected. I have Rhonda Stein joining me to talk more about it. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for hosting me.
Yes, well, I know this has impacted you personally. You lost a son to overdose, 12 years ago?
Right. My son TJ was 25 and he passed of an overdose of Xanax and Tramadol.
So quite a surprise. You were talking to me about that. You were at work at the time when you were told.
Right.
So,
right.
So many people are impacted by this. I mean, it seems like somebody knows a family member or a friend that has passed away from overdoses.
Right. 42% of U.S. adults know someone personally who's died of a fatal drug overdose. So we're hosting this event, to commemorate the lives of those we've lost to overdose and drug-related harms and acknowledge the grief, the devastating grief of their loved ones that are left behind.
And it's something you never, ever get over. I
No.
mean, again, we talked earlier about that. Something, even though, time passes, years pass, it seems like every day something will remind you of your son or loved one.
Right, correct. And the unfortunate thing is that it's going to happen to 295 more families today. And over 500,000 people have died since my son died of an overdose.
Wow.
So it's something it's critical that we highlight this and acknowledge the grief and get people some help.
And definitely, it's not only acknowledging the grief, but like you said, getting help.
Right.
There's lots of help out there for people that are addicted to a drug.
Right, correct. Come see us at Recovery Cafe, at the Outreach Advocacy Center. We have many partners and great organizations in our community who are fighting to save lives.
And do you expect a lot of people to come to this event? I know you said last year you had more than expected, so you
Right.
ran out of butterflies.
Right. Well, this will be the 4th year for our event, and we ran out when we had 111 butterflies last year. So this year, 164 butterflies. We'll hold a brief ceremony going over the goals of International Overdose Awareness Day, and then we'll have a time of remembrance and release the butterflies. We'll serve some lunch, and it's a beautiful day. A lot of people are talking about their grief for the first time ever without feeling stigma and shame, and that's very important to healing.
Good. And this is to TJ, right?
Correct.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in. I really
Thank you.
appreciate it.